Ladies and gentlemen,
Why are you doing this?
thank you for joining
Stop.
the Swinton's Unfiltered Losers podcast. Watch along. I mean, Ash is actually kind of dominating this game. So I brought a friend
Another
that is
loser.
also a loser because he lost week one as well. So welcome, everybody. They're your favorite Cardinals fan, Big Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
What
The
up, Big
difference between
Nate?
you and me, Sid, is you were not expecting to lose. I very much was.
No, well, the thing is, I acted like I was not expecting to lose because what fan wouldn't go?
What were
into
the
week one
Ash? What have we
expecting
heard since week one of preseason? The Steelers are winning the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
to lose? Hey,
Not making
you don't
the
gotta
playoffs,
win week
not
one
going
to win the
to-
Super Bowl, baby.
Winning.
You ain't gotta
Kenny
win week
Pickett
one
is-
to win this.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett is him. Yeah, Kenny Pickett is him.
You ain't gotta win week one to win the Super Bowl.
You got that
I'm gonna go ahead and
wrong.
maintain
That's
that through this, the entire episode.
Watch him go like 0-3. I'd be like, you don't gotta win the
There's
first 3 weeks to
zero
win the Super
shot.
Bowl.
I'll put my house on the first 3 weeks that we go on 3. Anyway,
Anyways,
everybody.
yeah, that's immediately just.
Welcome in, everybody. It's fucking back, baby. Football, the best time of the year. I'm so excited. I love it. I started drinking. I put my phone on silent, do not disturb, about 2 minutes into the morning games because fuck the haters. Anyway, Ash is riding high, 26-0 at halftime. You gotta be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, I stopped paying attention there for a little bit. I was like, wait, it's halftime. We're just doing so good. That's good.
What's up, y'all? Hey, Alec. Bucks are 1-0, baby. I lost the survivor pick on that game. For
Yeah, I was
the
very
record.
shocked.
How you feeling, Alec? After that 1-0 start from Big Baker Mayfield. You look good.
We were like halfway into that game, and I was like, wait, who's the Bucks quarterback?
Why
And
are
it's
the
like,
Bucks
Baker
winning this
Mayfield.
game?
I'm like, oh, yeah, forgot.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't be a commie roof. That's got to be my boy Sean. Hey, throw your left hands up. That was my survivor pick this week. Left hands up. Who are we?
I'm not doing it.
He'll throw it in the chat. Nate, Big Nate. Hey, for the record, the Steelers lost 30-7, and Kenny Pickett had more fantasy points than Lamar Jackson.
I'd like to say shout
so
out
let's
to
go
the,
ahead and
let's-
move on.
No, shout out to the Ravens because that was my survivor pick. Was the Ravens, so hell yeah.
Nathan, this is a good game. Oh, I mean, it's not a good game. It's actually a blowout. I wish the Chargers-Dolphins game would have been the night game because that was
would've
a
been
good game.
sick. That was a good one. Except for Justin
Alec, I
Herbert
see you. I see
screwed
you. I see you.
me. Screwed me.
It's week one. We got a lot of game. We got a lot of season left. I'm not too worried about it. Honestly, hats off. Respect to the Niners. They fucking balled out. They
They're
look
so
really,
good.
really good.
They're so
I
good.
have no excuses. Niners dominated. They look great. You're watching a serious franchise.
That's good, yeah?
Hey, Big Shy over here to my right now. Big chillin'. So they're good. Alec, I appreciate you, man. I hope everything is
You guys
well
should
with
get
you.
one of those. A guy that just walks in with forks full
I
of
was
food.
literally like, I wish I had a guy that just walked in and like fed me food. Like,
Hey, I sent
When the countdown was
David,
on for
I
the
don't know
show
where
to
he
start,
at.
he walked in here with a piece in his hand, and he's like over my shoulder. He's like, "Here." I'm like, "What?" And I look, and there's just like a hand. I was like, "What
David,
is
did
happening?"
you not get the invite? Where are you at, David? You can't be commenting and not be live right now. I sent you. an
David,
invite.
where were you today?
Hey, Nathan, they up 26-0 at halftime. Hey, Nathan, your quarterback scored
Why?
7 fantasy points today.
Did he really?
Where are we at with Lamar Jackson? That man just got paid. He probably should be doing a little
Where-
better than
I
that.
mean, you looking better than Joe Burrow today, so you know you can hang your hat on that.
That's fair. That's fair. Dude, honestly, in Pick'ems, I was the sole survivor to pick the Giants. I'm gonna take that L right
David,
now.
Did you work today? Why were you not at my house?
So Ash, did we
Yeah,
end?
David,
Did we
you got
end
problems.
tied, or do I win?
You got problems, dog.
No, I was one ahead of you still.
With how?
With how?
Hey, you got the dub, Nathan. That's all that matters. The Ravens are 1-0. The Browns are 1-0. The
I said
Steelers
Vegas.
and the Bengals are 0-1.
So
So
I'm still one.
Vegas. That's right. Yeah, the Broncos country. Let's hide. That's right.
you're about to be too ahead of
Yeah,
me.
I knew.
You need all the room you can get. Come on,
Yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna calculate. I generally start off better than what
Hey
I
Nathan,
end, so.
all I'm saying is Lamar did not look good. That's it. The Ravens won handedly. It was not a game. I had the Ravens as my survivor, so I'm not like,
No, you didn't.
oh, you did. I was rooting for the Ravens strictly because Ash had them as the survivor. But Lamar as a quarterback did not look good. And with J.K. tearing his Achilles, I'm worried about the Ravens. I'm worried about the Ravens. I celebrate the Ravens' demise. Not gonna lie, but it's kind of nice. Right. I hope you guys are having a blessed night. Hey, Alec, I hope you are having a blessed night.
I mean,
a great time.
I'm having a pretty good day.
With the Bucks dub, you gotta be having a great time. I mean, nobody picked them to win. There was some upset spots. I'm not gonna lie.
So Jetta's looked
some people
pissed.
taking the Bucks to win, but I was like, no way they win. Hey, shout out to the Bucks, man.
Jay Jettas looked mad. Jay Jettas looked big mad after the game.
I think mine too. I think they'll get a new quarterback next year.
Yeah, David, where the fuck are you? Hey, I'm not showing any more David comments until he pops on here.
You know who Justin Jefferson is
better pop on here. He's coming.
Good friends with?
Hey, the stream's been nice though, Alec. Hey,
So him
honestly,
and Kyler Murray, where are they gonna be next year?
Right fucking here.
have honestly the
Imagine
streams.
Hollywood Brown, wide receiver 3.
It's kind of nice having a break. Not gonna lie, because it's like you come back and you're like, oh, it's kind of nice. People feel like they
What
should
are
have
you
watched
talking
us.
about?
He
What is
misses
he
the
going
streams.
on about?
He misses
Chris and I are having a
streams.
totally different conversation. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I haven't listened to a thing you guys have said. I've been reading
No.
chats the entire time.
So we're trying to decide where Justin Jefferson and Kyler Murray are going to be next year.
together in Arizona.
Kyler Murray, I can't hear Chris at all, actually, now that I see that. I haven't heard a word Chris has said the entire time.
Oh my god. He's talking about how mad Justin Jefferson was.
Yeah, Jay Jett is about to leave. That's
And,
facts.
but he said
And come
Kyler
play with
Murray
his
are-
buddy Kyler Murray because him and Kyler are very
BFFs.
good
Where are
friends.
they going to play next year? Because
That's
neither
what
are playing
I
for the Cardinals.
said.
That's Caleb Williams' team.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Caleb Williams' team.
Why would you want
Maybe.
the lesser quarterback?
Have you seen Caleb Williams? That man is
I've seen the stat,
No.
and it's not better than Kyler's.
Okay. What stat line are you looking at
So
that
I'll read
Kyler
you-
has better?
I've had
than
this
I'm
pinned on my
ready.
desktop for you for
Let's
weeks.
fucking go, baby.
So I
Let's
got
go.
four.
I'm
I got
ready.
four. I
Hey,
got four sets.
Okay, for the record, before we get into this, I have 0 looked up stats. Let's go, baby. I'm
Okay.
ready.
So I have 4 different stat lines here of 4 Heisman winning quarterbacks. You tell me which one's the better stat line.
Okay,
You
we're
got-
going to talk about one season specifically or a college career?
The
Because-
Heisman, the seasons in which these quarterbacks won the Heisman Trophy.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Caleb Williams that's about to win the Heisman again with better stats than he did last year.
He hasn't yet.
Oh, I mean, he's already off to 800 plus yards and like 7 TDs. He's played 6 quarters of football for the record and dominated. But, okay, proceed. Okay, Kyler threw to CD Lamb. I mean, pretty good. Pretty good receiver he had there. Name me a USC receiver that was on Caleb Williams' team last year when he won the Heisman. If you can name one, I'll be impressed.
I don't even watch college ball, so
Thank you. Okay.
like I don't even watch college ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm actually curious about your stats, though. Go ahead.
Okay, so I got 4 quarterbacks here.
Hey,
So
Kenny does
quarterback-
not, but go ahead. Go off, stud, whoever this is.
Quarterback number 1, 4,627 passing yards, 70.5% completion percentage, 43 passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 198.9 rating, 311 rushing yards, and 5 rushing touchdowns.
Who was
We
on
got-
that team?
We got
Who was-
quarterback.
who was his
we got
receivers?
we got quarterback number 2.
Who was his
3,000.
receivers?
Hold on. There's 4
Okay.
quarterbacks here.
Okay, sure.
So we got quarterback number 2, 3,286 passing yards, 66.9% completion percentage, 32 passing TDs,
You're
6
crushing it.
interceptions,
I see.
172.5 rating, 895 rushing yards, and 23 rushing touchdowns.
That was a lot of rushing yards compared to quarterback 1, no?
You guys want
That
to
was-
see my
that was
quote?
quarterback
I got
number
a new
2.
tattoo. You guys
That was
wanna
quarterback
see?
number 2.
Compared
We're in the
to-
middle of something.
Yeah, this is very lame. Look at my
Compared to
tattoo.
QB2, that was number.
Isn't she pretty?
He outran him by a lot, yeah?
Okay, yeah. So then QB3,
I don't like this
4,361 passing yards, 69% completion percentage, 42 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 199.2 rating, 1,001 rushing yards, and 12 rushing touchdowns.
Okay.
So quarterback number 4, 4,537 passing yards, 66.6% completion percentage, 42 passing TDs, 168.5 rating, 5 interceptions,
Got this one
and
done.
382 rushing yards
Started
and
this
10 rushing
one.
TDs.
So, okay,
Which quarterback do you want more?
So QB4 is Kyler, yeah?
QB4. It's funny that you say that. QB4
I thought
is Caleb Williams.
I thought QB2 was Kyler until you said QB4 stats.
So QB4
Hey,
is
open
Caleb
this.
Williams
okay.
in his Heisman winning year. QB2 is Tim Tebow in his Heisman winning year.
I fucking love
QB
Tebow.
QB1 was Baker Mayfield in his Heisman winning year. QB3 with the better stats than all 4 of them was Kyler Murray.
Hey, can you name me a wide receiver that played for Tim Tebow?
This goes back to can you name me a
or
wide
Caleb
receiver?
Williams?
Can I open
Hey,
this
CD
box of
Lamb
cards?
is better than any wide receiver on
Can I
that
open this
list.
box of cards?
What?
Can I open this one?
Oh, I
Oh,
mean,
we're already opening cards.
technically, Sid, Baker Mayfield, I'm pretty sure had the same receivers.
Can I open
No,
this?
I mean younger versions. Sure.
Yeah, but had the same
In-
receivers. Yeah,
in
I know.
college,
I know,
though,
yeah, I know. I'm just fucking. I'm just like technically speaking, but no,
dude,
no.
I like Kyler a lot more than I let off. I should
I
say.
know. I know you like fucking with me.
I do like Kyler as a quarterback. Caleb Williams is better. Like
I just
straight up.
my whole point is I'm not even necessarily
Are you ready
disagreeing
to
with
do
that.
this?
I don't know
I
enough
asked you
about
10
Caleb
times
Williams,
If I could open.
Huh?
so I'm
10
not.
times if I could open it. And you
Okay. Currently worst quarterback in the league. That's a stretch and a half, but okay.
I mean,
Anyway.
Kyler didn't play. Like, how can you put
Yeah.
that Kyler's a bust? Okay, for the
I don't think
record,
Kyler's a
okay,
bust.
well, I'm gonna defend Kyler Murray because I shit on Kyler a lot. Real quick,
Oh, talk about
Kyler
it.
had 3+ more wins.
Write it down.
Okay, real quick, Kyler had 3+ more wins every year from his
8,
drafted year until
05.
last year.
September,
Last year was the first year
10.
he had less wins than the year
Sid
prior, for the record,
defends
as a starting quarterback.
Kyler.
Kyler's not a bad QB. Like,
How many? We're 14:50.
Not a
14
bad
minutes
QB.
into
Dak is
14
1,000%. I will take
minutes.
bet over Kyler.
into Swinton unfiltered.
Kyler's not a top. Kyler's not a bad quarterback. Kyler is not a quarterback I would give $250 million
Look
to,
at-
for the record.
Look at that. Already
razzle
starting
dazzle.
off good. Who am I looking for here?
Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle, CeeDee Lamb. Manifest it. Pittman, Jamar,
He's not,
Tua,
though.
Trev.
Like,
Not.
that's a
Look at right off the
uneducated
bat, CeeDee
take.
Lamb.
saying he's a shit QB because he's not. I mean, straight up, Kyler's not a shit quarterback.
I don't agree with that. He's a sick quarterback. I don't think he's.
I mean,
He's
that's a personal preference.
He was literally out there hyping the boys
Trayvon.
up today, like all day.
Ayuk,
But all right.
Myers, Pascal,
It's a personal preference.
David
I don't
Montgomery.
know. I'm not the biggest Kyler fan at all. For the record, I hope the Cardinals, as a Arizona resident, I hope the Cardinals draft Caleb Williams and move on. But that's it. And now, presenting
Dak
the
is
biggest
married.
Cowboys fan I know, and I'm married to one. But I cannot underestimate the amount of cowboy that the man I'm about to bring on is. He's deaf in both ears. He sleeps with a vibrator under his bed so he can wake up. the man, the myth, the legend, David Wright.
Look, I got 2 Hall of Famers.
How you gonna tell everybody I got a vibrator under my bed without giving a little bit of fucking context? A little bit of fucking context, bro.
Because I was so much better than
Damn. I mean, I'm fucking deaf. What do you want? But hey, I want to get on that Kyler thing real quick.
Let go of him, you bitch. God, I hate when they do that.
Kyler is not a terrible quarterback. All right, and I want to give him credit. Kevin, you are correct. Kyler is a terrible leader, and I'm sorry, but if you are going to be
how quantify how
Kenny Pickett, go.
Sorry, I'm looking at Ash's football cards. So there are numerous things that I've seen from Kyler, Chris. Have you ever supervised anyone?
I am a supervisor.
Okay, so am I. Now, I know that both of us don't have kids, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes, you do, Sydney, just like the rest of us, so I don't know.
As somebody who has to take responsibility for the whole, no matter what happens, Kyler has been in so many confrontations with coaches. He's always been in odds.
But he has inept coaching.
There are
You're
ways
in my quarterback's class.
There are ways of
I
dealing
got
with
it, Kenny Pickett.
At some point, the other thing too, David, that people underestimate is the amount of cancer that Steve Keim had in that building.
Hey man,
when it starts at the top like that, and the general manager is like shitting on players and fucking like spying on them and has like burner Twitter accounts and doing crazy shit, that kind of shit wears on people. The amount of shit I've read in the last month about Steve Keim, about the shit he pulled in Arizona, it's amazing anybody that he even signed that contract to stay in Arizona.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. But those things did not shape Kyler Murray's character.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Kyler is reacting to his environment the way Kyler knows how. And I don't like the way he has handled the situation. I'm sorry, but let's look at Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford was in the shithole of the NFL for how many years? What did we have these kind of character issues with Matt Stafford?
But what specifically what character issues? Like you guys, everybody says these blanket statements, character issues. I see him, he throws a temper tantrum on the field. Yeah, he doesn't like to fucking lose. He doesn't like when the head coach calls 17 screenplays in a row.
Yeah, and I get that.
Shot too. I love
and I'm saying
we're talking about him being mad at a coach that literally didn't even have a QB sneak in his playbook.
Bro.
Who is this? This is my boy, Ryan.
Can you really say that if Kyler was your boss and you saw his outburst on the field, that you would
I've only ever seen Kyler have an outburst on the field one time, and that was when he was swearing at Cliff.
He said, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, he said, calm the fuck down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I felt it.
What happened?
Bobby. What's up, Bobby?
I got into this with Chris. Chris, I just think he's immature. I don't think he's a good leader. I think he is very, very emotional. And if you look at all of the great quarterbacks in history, they have all kept their emotions in check. And
Daz fell on it.
Yadish.
I think that's something I'm not disagreeing with you, but I feel like that's something you also learn to do as you get older. Like he's 24 years old.
And in that, I disagree.
How do you disagree?
You can learn to do those things, but we have seen who and what Kyler is as a person. Now there's
we have. I see him doing charity work. I see him doing all sorts of stuff in the community. I see that's what I see. Everybody picks apart the one temper tantrum he had on the field, or the playoff game that went sideways because we had no fucking game plan at all because D-Hop wasn't playing.
Better.
Bro, when your own
I think that's silliness.
Puts film study into your contract, There's a problem. Like,
His-
there's a lot of
That-
smoke.
Let's
No,
go.
that's his agent again. But again, and like Sid said, uneducated, because his agent put that in the contract because Steve Keim didn't want him to stream on Twitch.
The film study was an issue.
I
sorry, but you
I
can't-
disagree that it was.
People went back
I don't
and
know
looked
how
at the tournaments he played in, and whenever there was a COD tournament with double XP,
I don't know
Kyler
why we're
played
talking
like-
about Kyler
Kyler
Murray
played
when
like
it doesn't
shit.
matter because he's not going to be on the team next year, and you guys are having a new
Oh,
quarterback.
he's not.
anyway.
He's not. And by the way,
So when a
I
quarterback
figured
doesn't,
out-
so I have more. I have all sorts of stats written down here because I've been waiting for you
I'm over
to.
this conversation. It
So-
happens every single time Chris is on screen.
I'm just glad that didn't miss the kick because that would have been a shot.
Oh
for the
no,
record.
I would have died. I would have died.
Honestly,
David,
um,
I think our kicker has redeemed
For your
himself
BS,
a little
for
bit.
your BS reason just now.
Oh,
how his
what was
agent
that, Ash?
played it.
I think our kicker redeemed
It's not a BS
himself.
reason. It's factual statement.
so
I
I think you're okay. For the record,
I think
for
what
the
happened
films-
was that somebody left Brett Maher's shoes in the locker room in Aubrey's locker, and he put them on by accident. And then after he missed that first kick, he was like, "Oh look,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
hold on, coach." Okay, now I do. Before you go, Chris, I know you got some things to talk about, but Ash is not being honest with America out there.
It wasn't
And-
live. It wasn't live.
It don't fucking matter.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
It
does.
doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, it does.
Ash, what happened? Just tell everybody what
If
happened. What
there's
you
a
got to do
missed
now.
kick, I'm supposed to take a drink. But
Did you
the
miss the
missed
kick?
kick was.
Can you see what this year is, David?
No, he can't. He's
Uh,
blind.
Can you see what that year is?
2016.
This
Who's
is
that
the
rookie
best
class?
Year. This is the best
That's a
year
sealed box.
of the
That's a
Dallas
sealed box.
Cowboys
Can you
draft.
tell me what
This is my
draft
favorite
class that is?
class.
Are you gonna open it?
That's Dak and Zeke's rookie year.
That's my favorite class ever to ever have lived.
For the record, I brought 2022. That's Kenny's rookie year. I bought
I gotta catch
I
the
brought-
Tulsa base.
2016, which is Dak's rookie year. And I even brought 2019, which is Kyler's rookie year,
That's
because
about
I ain't
it.
scared of none of you bitches. We're gonna try and pull some.
You know what
quarterback
I think
rookies
honestly
right
is
now.
that none of you know Kyler Murray and know what you're talking about because we're all just people that sit on our couches and talk shit.
All I know is what I've seen. Kyler has a winning record each of the first 3 years that he was a starting quarterback. The fourth
He's
year,
very
he fell
talented.
off.
Very talented. Nobody ever said he wasn't.
Very talented. The fourth year, he fell off. There's a lot of negative press about him from media and or players.
And I think it's unwarranted.
And when
That's debatable
when
because there's negative
players-
press about him from players negatively and positively. So, like,
You can say that about any player. You can say
you
that about
can't.
Dak.
Can you?
that's
I
not
mean-
true. You cannot say that about any player.
Amari Cooper apparently does not like Dak. I mean,
No,
Amari Cooper called
backs
Dak-
the Cowboys.
No, Amari
He did not
Cooper
back-
called Dak the Black Kirk Cousins.
that's what I'm saying. You could say that about.
Is that negative?
At the time, Kirk Cousins
Yes.
was terrible.
Kirk
It's
has
actually-
made
it's actually-
$219
he didn't
million
mean it as a
I'm just-
compliment.
guaranteed.
It's
didn't call him the Black Tom
100%
Brady.
accurate.
He didn't mean it as a compliment.
For the record,
He meant
Joe
it as an
Burrow
insult,
just
is the
signed a
point.
$220 million guaranteed contract. 220. Kirk has 219 guaranteed.
I just want to
So
say,
before
Michael
Joe
Parsons
Burrow,
is motherfucking him,
Kirk
though.
Cousins, no,
I'm saying the intent behind that statement was an insult.
Yeah. I just
Whether or
feel
not
like-
it
What
should
was
be or
the
not is a
insult,
different
though? What was
conversation.
the
The intent
insult?
behind that is
See-
an insult.
the
Okay,
insult
and
Jerry Jones. For
This
the record.
this is what I think is really important.
I don't
What
think
were
it
they?
actually was said either, but I'm just saying.
I
like,
neither
stories
do
come
I,
out about
Ash. I
everybody.
think that was. I agree, Ash. But the
Steal my
comment
house.
holds water. All of the criticism against Kyler Murray
Fucking
is
downpouring
character
again.
based. All of the
Character
criticism
based,
against
yes.
Dak is talent based.
Yes.
Which is
That's-
also unwarranted.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's really not.
Yes, it really is.
What has he done outside of the regular season?
Dak?
Yes.
against the NFC East.
Outside of the regular
against
season, what has he
NFC
done?
East.
I mean, I'm on your side.
what has he
for this.
done against them?
I am. But David's 1,000% right that the Amari Cooper comment is warranted. What has Dak done in the playoffs?
Amari Cooper doing?
Nothing.
What
has he done in big games? And I do think that's our franchise as a whole has not done much, but Dak has never done much outside of when he plays the NFC East. The first
That's
five
not
years.
true.
That's
That's
not
not
true.
true. I would say in the playoffs.
I'll give you the playoffs, but the Cowboys as a whole in the playoffs in the last 20 years. So let's
Go
not
back
try
through
to act
his
like it's
career
that.
stats. Go back through his career stats through his first 5 years. Like 80%
That is now
of his
10-0
stats.
against the New York Giants. Let's fucking go.
He absolutely just torched the Redskins, because I've decided I'm going to call them that from now on until their owner
They
says
said they're
that
not
we're going to
changing
call
their
them something
name
else.
back. They said they're
I'm ignoring Daniel Snyder.
Who's
So, but outside of the Redskins, the Giants, and the
don't know.
Eagles,
I do.
in
actually,
Dak's first 5
which
years,
is funny.
what did he ever do? Nothing.
I got cheeseburger.
Ash.
I'm opening cards.
Ash.
What? I'm not taking a
I got
shot.
Carson Palmer.
Mike Tolbert. Almost like.
Carson Palmer.
Let's go, dude.
Ash
I need some
Colberts.
Carson Palmer cards.
Teddy Bridgewater. Jeremy Hill. Richard Sherman. Hate that guy. You want to talk about a sellout of a human being? Richard Sherman. This man.
She has valid reason, actually.
This man.
I'll give it to her. She does have valid reason as to why.
When he
she's
was
so-
a player in the league, wanted to talk trash on Thursday Night Football and say, we shouldn't do Thursday Night Football. It's bad for the players' health. It's bad for players to do Thursday Night Football. And now this man gets big fat checks written for talking on Thursday Night Football, and nothing irritates me more than his.
I mean, that is
Bitch ass.
kind of valid.
That's
is
very
valid.
valid. This is like she's 100%
I can't
correct
stand
when it
Richard
comes to that.
Sherman, but like the second, look, I taught my kid, David, you'll like this. I taught my kids how to throw up the X in school.
She's a first grade teacher. for
I
anybody
teach
that
first
doesn't know.
grade, and we're doing like number sentences, and I'm like, is it equal or not equal? Is it equal or not equal? I'm like, if it's not equal, you gotta throw up the X. So now we throw up the X.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You
yeah.
taught all your children to throw up the des?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is amazing.
And we say we throw up the X when it's not equal. I'll tell you what, that's the most like
Who
engaging.
says, who
That's
says
something
there's anything
in-
wrong with the educational system in this country?
There's nothing wrong.
it's the most
Exactly.
There's a lot wrong. But
engaging math lesson I've had all year.
We didn't even case it.
I got Ben.
I mean, he's a goat. So you guys that hear that they were calling him Big Ken,
Big Ken.
Kenny Pickett,
Big Ken.
Big Ken, dog.
That's not warranted. The rain, man, it's brutal. David, did you watch that Bengals game? Oh,
Honestly,
Did I
okay.
watch
So
what?
I said this after
the Bengals.
I said this after the first round of games, and Ash crucified me.
I did it.
You did.
David Johnson.
She said, "Okay, so this is what I said, David. Now listen."
I didn't. He
No,
took
okay,
this way too
no,
far.
stop it. After the first round of games, the Bengals lost 27-3 to the Browns. The Steelers lost 30-7 to the Niners. I said I would rather be a Steelers fan today than a Bengals fan who just paid $270 million
That's a star.
to a quarterback that put up 3 points against the fucking Browns.
Yeah,
Aaron
and
Rodgers.
you, sir, are not objective when it comes to your division.
Am I
Right.
wrong? Or
Yes,
would you
you're wrong.
rather be a Bengals fan who just paid $270 million for a quarterback to put up 3 points versus the Browns? Or a
I don't even know
quarterback
who this is.
that scored a touchdown
Butthole pass
against
guy.
the NFC favorite to go to the Super Bowl?
Demarius Thomas.
Dude, I'm not mad about the Bengals. I am kind of mad about the Bengals game because it cost me my pick'ems. But
Jason
the
Witten.
Bengals. I mean, if anybody's really worried about the Bengals, I don't think they watch much football. Joe Burrow.
I'm not worried about either team.
Stop.
Honestly.
Hold on. Hey,
I'm not worried about
Joe
either
Burrow.
team.
Look who it is. That's my man's.
Is that Dak?
That's
my
my
man.
buddy Ryan. I was like, who
Is
is
that
this?
Dak rookie? Is that Dak?
No, it's Jason Witten.
Oh. I was
No,
like,
we
that's
didn't
rookie.
get
Is
no
Dak?
Dak. Sad. We got a Des Bryant and a Jason Witten and a butthole pass for somebody from the Bills I've never heard of. Bro's about creating torch.
But go ahead. Okay, would you? I mean, after week 1, you just paid Joe Burrow what 3 days ago, the highest contract in NFL history, and he put up 3 points versus division rival Browns, or you're the Steelers who scored a touchdown, gave up the same amount of points, -6 or 7, whatever it is, versus Super Bowl favorite Niners.
And the Bengals are, in theory, an AFC contender. Whereas, like, aside from Sid, not a lot of people consider the Steelers contenders.
Sure, 1,000%.
Right? I'm just saying, like, I'm just like factually speaking.
Nobody considers the Browns
Does he already have
contenders
it?
either.
No.
That's what he's
Unless you bought it from
saying.
me.
So the
That's
Bengals,
hilarious that we
that's
did
exactly
that.
the points
What?
it's trying to
That's
make.
hilarious
Is
that we
the
said. That's a
Bengals
fucking
got
big card, actually.
murdered
Hey,
by
I
the
had a
Browns,
really
who
cool
aren't a
card.
contender. The Bengals are. The Steelers
You
got
wanna
murdered
see
by a
the really
contender.
cool card
So
I
he
hit?
would rather be a Steelers fan right now than a Bengals fan. That's what exactly his point.
That
You
was my
want to
quote.
see the really cool card I hit?
If you have to, put the quotations around
How?
everything.
What?
Sure.
That's a stained glass. We just pulled that right now.
Yeah, that's lit. I will.
Do you have this?
That I have one, but I'll take another one. That's
I
fine.
was gonna say I sold you one.
I know, and you told me it's a
Literally.
case hit. That's 2
Yeah,
now.
it is.
Perfect. So we can sell this one. We'll get it graded. I'll keep that one.
Whichever one's better.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, we'll grade it, sell it, and I'll keep the other one.
Oh, I think this one.
Anyway,
has a-
yeah. I mean, dude, you just paid Joe Burrow how much money? They put up 3
Dude,
points.
Joe Burrow missed most of training camp. He's got a strained calf. They were out in the
This
rain.
is
They're a
so
passing team.
The
ironic.
Steelers played
They're
in
a
the rain
passing
too.
team.
For the record.
Pause. This is so ironic coming from
I'm
David,
sorry.
who
No,
shits
stop.
on Dak Prescott for what he gets paid, and then now is defending Joe Burrow for becoming the highest paid player in
God.
NFL history and throwing up a goose egg.
You're trying to compare Joe Burrow to Dak Prescott right
No,
now?
I'm
Do you
talking about
watch
you.
football?
How ironic.
Do
How
you watch
ironic.
Joe
it is.
Burrow put up 3 points against the Browns.
Like,
bro.
what are we?
3
you-
points
You
against the
crucified Dak
Browns.
for what he
Prescott
gets
led the
paid.
league in interceptions last year.
But
Dak
you
Prescott
crucified
led
Dak
the
for
league in
what he gets
interceptions.
paid. And then you're going to defend Joe
Against
Burrow.
stop. Dak Prescott led the league in interceptions against
tied. Plays tied.
against. Okay, go look at our strength of schedule last year and look at Dak Prescott's numbers.
I mean,
We should have gone undefeated. We should have been
Okay.
undefeated.
I'm talking about one game. Joe Burrow, week 1 versus the Browns. He put up
Yeah.
3 points.
He's on one leg. and
Get
they're
the fuck
timing
out of
offense.
here. Fucking bullshit. Don't give me that fucking one leg. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here with that fucking bullshit.
You will
He
be
fucking
proven
was
wrong.
ready to play.
The
Fuck
best part
outta
about
here.
this, the best
The
part about
fucking
this
Browns
is
put up 30 on that
You
fucking
will both be
bum-ass
proven wrong.
Bengals defense.
What are we getting proven wrong about? That's
Joe
what
Burrow's
you're,
the worst
I
thing
think
on
that David. I think you're missing.
Joe
the
Burrow's
entire-
gonna ball
You have
out
no
this year.
excuse. It was Joe
Nobody's
Burrow.
saying
Joe
he's
Burrow's
not.
going to
Tell
ball
him,
out.
Nathan.
Nobody's
Tell
saying
him.
he's not. That's not what we're saying. You're going off on your own
You're-
little thing again. That's not
No,
what
I'm
we're
not,
saying.
because the very first thing I
But that's-
said was anybody who's trying to make a big deal about what
That's
Joe
not
Burrow
how I
did
really
today
feel.
doesn't watch football.
But that wasn't even the conversation.
R.I.P. to JK.
The
because
conversation
Doesn't matter.
was
He was
Sid
making
said
the-
he'd rather
I do
be.
feel-
but
I am
you're-
sad
You're
how
going
JK
off
I
topic.
said
This is what you
anybody-
do.
That
No, but this is what you
hurts
do. You
my
go off
feelings
topic. This
all
isn't the
time.
topic.
And you just can't
Oh,
say
you want to
how
talk
you
about
say
going
that.
off topic, Chris? Let's
Get
go,
up.
bro.
You got
You're the
this.
one who moves the
This is what I'm
goalpost.
just saying. You're going off. That's not the topic. That's not what we're talking about.
You have injuries.
No,
We're not talking about Joe
Incorrect.
Burrow. Of course, is going to have a good season.
you guys are
Of
all
course he's gonna
talking
have a good
over
season.
each other. Nobody even knows what the fucking topic is.
I mean, I know what Sid's talking about.
I made
know.
one single
I took my
comment.
headphones off so I don't have to listen.
I made one single
I don't know why you guys choose.
Anybody who's making a big deal about Joe Burrow today doesn't watch football. because the circumstances of that game led to that game.
No,
They're a
that's
timing offense.
all I
They're
said
timing
is
offense.
I'd rather after
They're
today.
not a power football team. They're a timing offense out in the rain with a quarterback who can't move. Yes.
Okay, so,
that's
hey.
going to happen.
Hey, so after week 1, David, would you rather be a Steelers fan or a Bengals fan?
A Bengals fan, because
Why?
after what I saw from you guys
Why?
today,
Did you watch the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna calm myself down.
woo! Here
What
we
the
go.
fuck are you gonna defend the Bengals for after putting
All
up
you
3
have is
fucking
TJ Watt.
points on the same fucking field the Steelers played on?
This is how you know he's in it when the hands start going like this.
What are you gonna defend the Bengals for? They put up less points. They didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah.
They played on the same fucking field, David. It was fucking rainy. Okay, if you watch the game, Kenny Pickett's first interception was 1,000% because Deontay Johnson slipped on the field. The first
No, you
touchdown.
can't. It's always
Stop.
the quarterback's fault. You can't ever
Sorry.
blame anybody else.
Deontay
can't
Johnson,
blame anybody
the
else.
first touchdown from the Niners is because the cornerback slipped on his cut to cover the pass, and he was wide
I
fuck
saw
open.
it. I saw it.
1,000%. How the fuck are you going to defend the Bengals today after the fucking
because
and the
you
Steelers
guys
played on
are-
the same field? Stop. The Niners
You
are
want me to
better than
answer
the
the
fucking
question?
Browns, David. The
You want me to answer
Niners.
the question?
The Niners are better than the Browns, David. If you fucking sit here and tell me they're not, you're fucking high.
I really think
right
I
now.
really think the Browns can make a run at it this year. You know.
See, and that's why I said
No.
Sid is not objective when it comes to his division. Okay.
Okay,
He
where am
needs-
I wrong?
Can I
Hey.
talk? Can I talk?
She's a fucking witch, bro. She came down in a bubble. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. She came down in a bubble, bro.
That's definitely something.
Anyway, all right, go ahead, David. All it is.
Sid needs in his heart, he needs Lamar and Deshaun Watson to be terrible.
I'm
Because
not
he already
shitting on
said-
Deshaun. Go ahead. I'm not shitting on Deshaun. We're
Actually,
talking
you've
about
been shitting on
Burrow.
Quarterback in that
We're
AFC.
talking about Burrow. You brought up the other 2 teams in the division.
No,
But
I did
go
not.
off.
You did.
No, you just said I need.
You brought
Lamar
up the
and Deshaun.
Browns.
Can you see?
You
this?
just said
You
you brought up
just
the
said.
Browns versus the Niners.
Dang it. I'm winning.
No, I
Just-
didn't.
I'm winning.
I said okay.
Can I
said the
get
Niners are
30
better
fucking
than-
seconds?
Go
30
off,
seconds,
bro.
Sid. 30
Go
seconds.
What?
Okay.
I'll
The
put my
difference
mic up
between
so I can't talk.
the difference between the Steelers and the Bengals. The Bengals are a high-flying timing offense. The Steelers are a power offense. There is no high-flying, there is no timing. You guys are a fucking blue-collar, beat the shit out of people team. That is not the
Based on-
Bengals. Based on the last 15 years of watching them, you
Kenny
know they
Pickett's
are.
a second-year player. Go ahead though.
Stop. All right,
Is he
you
not?
guys lost. You guys got your shit kicked in by another very
Did the
physical
Bengals
team.
not?
The Bengals lost to their situation, as far as I'm concerned. I
The
do not think the Browns are
Steelers
that good.
not? What the fuck are we talking about?
I do not think the Browns are that good. I think the Bengals lost their game.
That's the whole
and I think the
conversation.
Niners won their game. So for the rest of the year, for the rest of the year, when the Bengals put up ridiculous offensive numbers, we can keep coming back to this conversation, right?
This is what happens
We
when
can keep coming back to this when the
David-
Bengals.
That was more for dramatic.
So we're back to David not understanding
So
what
you
the
just said that
conversation
you don't
was.
think the Browns are that good, and the Bengals put up how many points? Can anybody correct me if I'm wrong?
Three.
How
But
many
they put
times
up
do I have to
3
fucking say it?
fucking points,
The
David!
Bengals lost to a situation, not the team across from them. God, you guys don't listen to shit.
I can't hear you. I can't. Hey. All right, I'm
That's
plugged back
way
in. I
to
couldn't hear you
end
before that. Go ahead.
I can't even speak.
The Bengals are going to put up numbers all year, and you're going to eat your fucking words about this. That's
I
my
agree.
point.
That's
The
not
Steelers are
that's
not.
what we're
The
talking about.
Bengals are, after what I saw today, the Bengals
Uh-huh.
are going to fucking sweep your Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm going to
Based
lose all
on-
my fucking parlays
Based on
that I had the Steelers winning the division in.
based on
Because I don't think you
logic.
I
Let me
think-
get some logic from you, real quick. Just some straight facts. Let me get some logic from you.
I mean, I think, you know what? I think y'all need to calm down because it's week 1.
I just want some logic because he's fucking chirping about the fucking Bengals that put up 3 fucking points against the fucking Browns right fucking now. And he's trying to fucking chirp me about fucking my Steelers that put up fucking 7 against
Your
the
Steelers.
fucking Super Bowl contenders.
You got routed.
Are you
got
fucking
routed.
kidding me?
Hey, Sid, and we know my predictions for the Niners, right?
Oh my
We know my
God.
predictions for the Niners.
Chris and I are just like, what?
Remember my prediction for the Niners this year, Sid?
What's up? Go ahead.
I'm literally
My
crying.
prediction for the Niners is that they're overrated and Brock Purdy
I
ain't
didn't
shit.
David.
Why? What gives you that inclination? Like come on. The man was 7-1. The one loss, he tore his UCL.
Hey,
The
Chris,
ACL of the elbow.
pull up Brock
That's
Purdy's
the
schedule
fucking
from
thing
last
he
year.
tore.
Pull up
What
Brock
are you
Purdy's
talking
schedule from
about?
last year. Because Brock Purdy didn't do shit.
He did it?
Against who?
Okay.
Against who?
Ladies and gentlemen, David did not watch
Name
the game
one
today.
one solid team that Brock Purdy beat last year.
The Dallas Cowboys.
False. We were a joke last year. The entire NFC East
Clip.
was a product of our
Okay.
schedule last year.
I feel like
The
No.
NFC East, when last year opened, the NFC East had 4 out of the 5 easiest schedules in the NFL. Don't talk to me about what the Dallas Cowboys did last year. Because
So our defense is shit. Got it.
we had 4 out of the 5 easiest
We
schedules
really hit a
in the
stained
league.
glass, Kyler.
What?
Brock
You really
Purdy
hit a
also
stained glass
Brock
guy.
Purdy also beat Tom Brady.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Brock
Brock
Purdy would
Purdy
have
also beat the He
Eagles.
actually laid out the Seahawks pretty good.
Wow, so those were 2 contending teams last year? Very nice.
all made the
All 3 of those
playoffs.
teams are playoff teams. Yeah.
I think it's funny that the Browns, who finished last in the AFC North,
Sad,
just
dude.
held the Bengals to 3 points.
Two
Highest
of
paid
those
quarterback
boxes,
in the
man. We've
league
opened 2 of those
history.
boxes and haven't got a single
But
jack.
they're fucking so much better than the Steelers.
I
It's
think the Browns
insane.
are a lot better than I thought they were.
I don't think so.
I do.
Or, hey, and hear me out here.
I need
Or-
a Saquon touchdown.
Or the Bengals aren't as good as you thought they were. It's crazy. I fucking know.
Okay,
It's fucking nuts.
Hey.
But maybe.
The
You know?
Bengals are
Like,
not-
maybe.
You
The
need the
Bengals-
Bengals to not be as good as we thought they were.
Maybe. Hey, maybe. You don't know.
The Bengals
Hey,
started
Sid.
really
Or
bad
we
last year.
played the
I
fucking
love when I get a
Super Bowl
chance to talk. It makes me
favorites
so happy.
and
when
fucking
anybody
still
else
did better
gets a
than the
chance to
Bengals.
talk.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to tonight's episode of Why Sid is Wrong.
I
This
can't
is
wait.
The reason why
I-
David needs to come over for
I
games,
honestly
so
can't
no
wait
one
till we're
else
all in the
has
same
to-
room together because it's gonna be fucking so much fun.
You just lost your shit.
That's gonna
over
be ugly.
Nothing.
Yes, bro.
He
That-
compared
will you
the Niners
listen?
to the
Will
Browns.
you
I
listen?
will
Yeah.
say this.
I just
I'm
don't know
really happy-
why.
I need to listen.
What was YouTube
I'm just
doing?
really happy that Chris
I
finally got to
didn't.
meet
That's
Sid
why I
and
took the headphones off.
before he came down, so he can be slightly prepared for what he's getting into.
Oh, I knew what I was getting into.
What's
I
the
was just not
difference?
expecting it to be you two at each other. I was
He-
expecting it to be you two and
He
me.
compared the Niners to the Browns. Am
Like I
am,
said, yeah.
am I the
I took
drunk
my
one?
headphones off.
Am I the drunk one here?
No, you
Somebody,
think I
we
took
gotta,
my headphones off.
Ash, we gotta clip that. Am I the drunk one here?
I'm just saying that I think like everyone needs to calm the fuck down because it's week 1. And who beat the Bengals last year week 1? The Steelers. And then who beat the Bengals last year
Whoa!
week 2?
Don't you dare bring up Cooper Clutch.
Rush! Like, I don't think the Bengals are scared yet.
I mean, clearly the Cowboys are the favorite for the NFC. They're up 33-0 right now.
I'm actually
Whoever
really
picked the fucking
disappointed.
Giants to win this game is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, imagine.
This is what we
Fucking
do.
dumbass.
Let's go,
Dallas
Ash. Oh.
beats up on the NFC
Yeah.
East. That's what we do. And now Dallas all Dallas' features are going to go
so
through the
You still
roof.
can't get it. You still can't figure it out. I picked the Giants to win this game for everybody that's watching.
I think you did it.
Me and Ash picked
because
Cowboys. Let's go.
spite. pick. So
How is everybody doing?
I'm
Y'all
winning.
Didn't include
I'm
my
losing.
pick'ems.
because
Y'all
you.
didn't include my pick'ems, so
Would you listen?
No, you're in there. You're
No
in there.
one listens.
David, you're in there. Ash is winning, for the record.
I tried
Thursday
to say
didn't
that
count. We
10 times.
didn't get Thursdays in. But for the record,
That sucks.
Ash
I did
is
take
winning.
Detroit.
I also.
Anyway.
I mean, nobody
wouldn't
can
have
verify
taken
on here,
Detroit,
but I took
we
Detroit.
didn't do it. I also would have included your picks in the graphic, but I didn't get your picks till after I'd already posted. So next week we'll make sure to get them Saturday night. But I am winning with 9.
Ash is winning. That's the correct
Picks,
statement.
right.
She took the Raiders.
I'm
and
already
nobody
counting
took
the
Raiders.
Cowboys in the 9, so I probably shouldn't have done that. But
I got murdered in the afternoon games.
Ash did not.
That was-
She crushed
That
it.
was rough.
no,
That
I
was
didn't
rough.
do very good. I picked Seattle. It's just I
Nobody
picked
took
Vegas.
the Rams.
And
What
then
the?
Chris-
Hey, can we get my brother on here? What the fuck, Dylan?
Hey, send
What
the
the
invite.
fuck?
I would love it, Dylan, on here.
What the fuck, Dylan?
And for the record, anybody
Can
that's
we-
watching, this
can we
is what
open
it
that
looks like
2019
to
box
argue
up?
about football,
Yeah.
and then be okay
Because
afterwards.
we're already we already hit that Kyler Glass.
I know, what the
feeling-
fuck?
Wait, no,
That
we're
was
about to do
supposed-
shots in 7 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna just. and
David,
then
are you
we'll-
ready? Shots in 6, 5, 4, 3,
God
2,
damn.
Whoa,
Everyone-
whoa.
1. Oh no! Stop clock. Clock stopped. We're all right.
So
I
pouring my
need-
shot.
We don't even have alcohol in front of us.
We got. There's a commercial break, guys. At the end of the third quarter.
Hey, everybody. I am finishing off my bottle of Buccaneer Tears that Andrew Faubert spent his entire life filling up. It's the bottle's almost empty. I don't know what we're gonna fill it with this year, but I'll let you know when I do.
All right.
I don't know
2
who this
seconds
is, but
left in the
speak for
third quarter. Then we're
yourself.
doing shots. We're gonna do a commercial
Speak
break and
for
come back from the commercial with
yourself.
shots.
If-
All right. Oh wait, there's a flag. All right. We're gonna do a commercial.
Did you see that comment? They need to speak for themselves.
Nobody
They
here
need to
has
speak on my
a
Cowboys.
team winning a
Speak
Super
for
Bowl.
yourself.
Can't we?
Speak for
Hey,
yourself.
speak for yourself, motherfucker. Steelers win the Super Bowl. Just gotta get it together. We're gonna do a commercial. There was a holding. Let's see it. Declined. End of the third quarter. Hey, no, David. Commercial for 2.5 minutes. Coming back doing the shot. We'll be back.
No
Right
one
back.
scream.
Can I take one in the meantime?
we are back. Go Steelers. Fuck the Bengals and the Browns and CD win. All right. Well, thanks. Anyway, shots up, everybody.
Did you try some?
Yeah.
Thank you. So
Shots up. End of the third. Any missed kick? That's the Swinton's Unfiltered Norm. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Fuck the Steelers.
You're ridiculous for thinking the Browns had a better game today than the Steelers.
the Browns.
The Bengals. Literally.
I mean,
the
if the
Browns.
Steelers had gotten their fucking work done, I would have won my pick'ems.
1,000%. Hey, you made both, brother. I lost to downtown. You know the football card, the downtown, the cool fucking case hit.
It's like $100 card.
Yeah, it's like $150 card. I bet that somebody that I work with is a Niners fan.
Stupid.
Anyway, we bet that. I lost.
Right.
So I'm 1,000% with you. We're gonna open some 2019 right now. Optic.
I'm actually
I
pumped
did.
about
I
that
did.
glass mosaic because now I can get one graded and sold and keep the other one, and I'm pumped about that.
Chosen Rosen for the Dolphins. Ooh, how about a little DK Metcalf optic rated rookie?
These are nice.
That's kind of nice, actually.
Oh, I hit a cardinal already. Not the cardinal you want.
That DK is kind of nice, actually.
Oh, Zach Allen.
Ooh, pain.
It's like these cards are nice. looking.
I mean, optic
Who's
is
no shot anymore could take me.
no. That's my buddy
That
Ryan.
DK was sexy.
I was saying because he was commenting about you guys arguing, and I was like, yeah, well, these two talking. He's a big F1 and soccer fan, and I was like, well, these two talking would be like anybody.
If he's not a Holland fan, he's not him.
About
Oh, another
shit.
DK rookie.
No. Was that an interception?
No. Dude, DK out here eating right now.
Hey,
Tell,
Chris.
Connor.
tell Dylan he needs to be on here.
Yeah.
David Montgomery.
Did you get down on any underdog drafts or betting?
Yeah, the problem is I had the Steelers.
I took the Packers today and pick 'em. Let's go.
Chris.
Adrian Peterson for the Washington Commanders.
Travis Kelce.
Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, I was about to say yes,
Debo.
and
Oh,
then
Debo
Sid
rookie.
started speaking.
Nice, actually.
Can you not hear me?
Got a Debo.
I can hear you, Chris.
Oh.
The Debo rookie.
Chris, did you do any drafting on underdog? Do you know what that is?
He's
You
in
guys might
Canada,
not have
man.
it
He
up
doesn't
there.
have everything.
Probably not. We don't have like. It's so hard
Okay,
to gamble
be
up here,
nuts,
bro.
sit
It
down.
drives me nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I was
it's
just curious.
gambling up here is so fucking annoying. Like it's completely legal, but the only place in Canada right
Amazing.
now that like DraftKings and shit works is in Ontario.
Got you. That was
But
my
it's
question.
ridiculous.
That would've been
But
a
it's,
nice card,
it's
but-
so stupid
Herbs.
because like yeah, it's don't. That's a whole other rant. We can we can talk about that when I'm there. I'll show you. It's fucking nonsense, man.
Patrick Mahomes. Purple. The Mahomes.
Can somebody
Purple.
explain to me why Tony Pollard is still in the game?
Is that a yellow auto?
Just stop.
Is this the last one?
Yeah. Justice Hill, he scored a touchdown today.
It is.
I think I'm going to lose my bet in underdog because of Tony Pollard's
Travis.
touches.
Homer. Womp womp.
Our auto.
The Kyler Murray stained glass was the best card, and I hit it, so I win.
And I get to keep it, so I actually win.
Womp womp. No downtown for us.
Relax. The Cowboys are about to score here.
Could you imagine if we pulled
Yeah,
it
they're
downtown?
up 3-0.
Sid, could you imagine if we pulled it
33-0 and
downtown
you
and a
lost.
glass mosaic in the same stream?
I wanted a
Dude, that would have been insane.
razzle dazzle.
Like, and not even like a break stream, just like you're opening cards just for the fun of it. Pulls to like two of the biggest hits.
I want to keep buying those 2019 optics because, like, there's a downtown in there somewhere. It's just like, who finds it?
I really like Turpin today. I really like how we're getting Turpin involved. didn't like last year how he did it.
Okay, is Holland gonna end up Madrid or are they going MLS? I feel like with Messi going to Miami, like.
Pause. Sid
Is there
knows
any
soccer?
chance
Whoa,
that
dude,
Holland
I had no idea
goes
Sid was even
MLS?
a soccer guy. What?
He's not really, but like,
I'm not.
I feel like
but I fucking
working
am in this
the
shit. Like
sports
when it comes to the fucking sports
world,
cards.
you get into
Who
every
is this man?
Dude, Erling Holland is fucking him.
Is that the blonde guy?
Yes.
No, I'm talking
With
about
the
you.
hair?
When I said who is this man, I'm talking about you. I don't even recognize
No.
you right now.
Honestly, I know
just
fucking
remember-
baseball.
One day, I
know
swear to God, one day we're gonna
soccer.
go on stream and like Sid's just gonna pop in here and ask me a bunch of hockey questions. I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
Bro, you throw me
Get
a
the kick
hey,
is
if you
good.
throw up
No
a
shots.
Verstappen rookie, F1,
Ooh,
a little
Ryan's favorite racer.
a little
Verstappen.
F1
Not a
Verstappen.
40 bird on the
Hey,
giant.
we're gonna have some.
Not a
Hey, I'll be
Here
like,
we
hey,
go.
actually, real quick, let me see that Verstappen.
Hey, it's always a good day when you beat the Giants. I know that the Giants are the Giants, but like
I mean, Holland is fucking him.
that's so. I just remember the other
You're
day
wrong.
you guys were opening boxes and you guys hit a card with
Ryan,
him.
stop it.
I mean,
That's the stop it is
okay.
to your Verstappen comment.
no, I mean, okay, for a second, actually, Messi literally just won the World Cup. Literally, I mean, the fucking dude just won the. I mean, okay, the Olympics for basketball, just MVP of the Olympics, just won basketball, and goes plays for fucking the Sharks in Shanghai. Like, why? Why did Messi come to Miami to play for? Okay, for the record, Miami
For money.
Exactly. Why wouldn't
money.
Holland? Why wouldn't Holland come to the MLS for this? This is your roommate, Chris. I'm assuming.
No, that's what. No, it's not my roommate. It's one of my buddies though.
Buddies. Okay. I know zero. For the record, I know zero about soccer. I know Holland is fucking Himothy. Like he is.
I know he has long flowing black hair.
Holland is fucking him. I pulled a 1-1 Holland auto
Yes.
for the record. Went ballistic, not because I know who Holland is, because I know what that card is. So I understand what Holland is.
Yeah, it's a
Messi-
country.
Yeah, exactly. Messi,
Yeah, it's a country.
basically.
Holland is the GM of the Edmonton Oilers.
I mean, essentially. He's worth probably more, honestly.
Stop it.
Is that the auto body shop down the street, Sid?
No, like Holland is fucking
Oh,
him
okay.
because Messi is old and dude, he literally just won the World Cup. Like,
I know, but I
No,
get
but
what
he's-
he's saying.
literally
Holland.
just won it.
Well, he's trying to say that Messi's old. Well, yeah, because he doesn't need to make a name for himself anymore. He already has
Yeah, he
made a name.
doesn't need to play in
Doesn't have anything to
Champions
prove,
League.
so why not just go somewhere and get
Yeah.
some money now? Where like Holland's still trying to
Where
make a name
Holland
for
should play.
himself.
Holland should stay in the Prem, where he can make a name for himself.
My thing
And
is,
then once he's
is
done that, he can
if
go
you
on
Nobody
and-
cares
think-
about MLS. Nobody cared about MLS till Messi.
that's the only thing is if you bet on
Hey,
MLS
this guy's
now
vibing, let's go.
and it becomes the NFL of soccer.
Stop it, Sid. I'm going to stop you and save you right there because the
Hey.
MLS is never
I
going
know.
to
It's never going to overtake the
I
Prem.
know.
You're out
Hey.
of your mind,
I know what I'm
dude.
talking about.
I think
You're
you guys
out
are
of your
tripping.
mind.
I think you're tripping, sleeping on Messi coming here.
I-
That's fucking
No, look,
big.
he's not coming up. I know.
No,
okay, so
I don't.
I'm guessing
I
that
don't,
Messi
but-
coming here was
But
equivalent
he
to
wouldn't make money
Andrew
going to the
Whitworth.
CFL.
Andrew Whitworth
No.
going to the Rams.
Patrick Mahomes. No.
No,
Messi
Whitworth,
is
Whitworth to the
Tom
Rams.
Brady of fucking soccer.
Just a little gravy on your
No,
career.
he's not gravy. He's
Get his
Brady.
ass. Ball.
to the
You're not
Bucks.
hearing me.
I get
You're
you.
not hear-
I no, no, no,
I'm
no.
the deaf one.
No,
I'm the deaf one.
I hear you. You think
He's not
he's a left
listening.
tackle? He's not. He's a fucking quarterback that's gonna take the Bucks to the
Yes.
Super Bowl. That's who Messi is.
The equivalent of Messi
that
going to the
small.
MLS is the equivalent if Tom Brady decided he didn't want to play NFL anymore, but he went and played in the
The
CFL.
Dallas defense has to have like 50
The equivalent of
points
Messi to what?
The equivalent of Messi going to the MLS is the equivalent of if Tom Brady this year was like, I'm done, but I'm just gonna go like fuck up the CFL for a couple of years.
The thing is, Messi
That's
just won the World Cup.
In my mind, it was.
It's not like
mind,
he's dead. He
was
just
money.
won the World Cup. Literally 3 months ago. Like, he just won it.
I'm over this conversation. I come here to talk about soccer.
Yeah, why are we doing this?
Now you know how I feel.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
I love when
So why
Sid
are you
gets
doing
hyped
it?
about
So
shit
you
he has
of all
no
people-
idea
Because I'm
what
like
he's talking about.
I'm now into the soccer realm.
No, because he just said what. Like he
Ryan just said, do you
And he
want,
is far
Sydney,
smarter than all of us in soccer. So why are we not going to agree with what he's saying?
No, this is 1,000% why Messi went. But I think Holland could follow because the money in the U.S. is
Not
higher
yet.
than anywhere else.
He's saying maybe, but not yet.
No,
It's not. You're fucking high.
I don't think it is, Sid.
The
I don't think
fucking
it is.
slums of Brazil are gonna pay more than fucking Miami, fucking Florida to go to.
Actually,
fucking,
yes, they can.
Yeah, yes, no, like,
Because-
Sid, you're talking out of your ass. You actually
Nope.
have no idea
Nope.
right now.
No,
All right, I'm done.
Hey, Sid.
The money
Sid,
in the
you-
Prem is ridiculous.
and a lot
the money
of
in the
you're
Saudis
talking
is
about.
ridiculous.
You're talking
The
about
money in the
other
Premier
countries,
League is ridiculous.
and there are a lot of countries who don't have government regulations and
Yeah,
don't
Sid.
give a shit about money
You're
under the
you're
table.
1,000,000% you're wrong on that.
There's
Messi wouldn't have taken that deal
somebody look
without
up-
more money.
Somebody help Sid and look up the most valuable sports
No,
franchises
soccer team.
in the world over the last 10 years.
It's
They're all
stopping,
soccer
and that's the thing.
They're all
It's
soccer
stopping the
teams.
MLS.
Yeah.
The
I'm
league.
aware.
There's only one franchise in the world that rivals the Dallas Cowboys on the Forbes list,
Argue about soccer.
and it is not an MLS soccer club.
Correct. Until Messi came.
No, they're not going to touch the Cowboys, and they're not going to touch Real Madrid.
You know, Messi turned down $1 billion to go to Miami.
But
But he's going to get $1 billion from all the endorsements and shit.
Exactly. It's
Yes.
like playing for the Cowboys.
Yes, in America. And the MLS. 1,000%. Yes. You made my point. Yes.
But
He's gonna
only
make
Messi's
that
getting
much
that deal.
money.
They're not giving anybody
The
else the
MLS.
deal that Messi got. Messi got a stake in the
It's-
team.
Yes.
Sid,
Nobody else
Sid,
is getting that deal. Messi's getting
It's
that
true.
deal. That's
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Unless
Because-
Ronaldo wants the same deal.
Oh, he didn't like suit up?
No,
That's big
American
news, though.
marketing
Big
is
news.
smart, and American marketing knows that there's a huge
Cooper,
hole
show the
when it
back.
comes to American
You know you
soccer.
signed-
So,
Super clutch.
Yes.
the
Why did you
endorsements
trade for
that-
Trey Lance then?
We didn't.
the endorsements they can give to somebody like Messi?
Why did you trade for
Talk
Trey
about
Lance?
the screen the whole time.
That's not true.
It is. So when you decide that you want to talk about,
I'm trying to. Why did you trade for Trey Lance?
because he costs 2 pennies.
No, he didn't. You have to pay him his contract.
I can answer this question.
Okay. Why did you trade for Trey Lance?
Why did Jerry Jones make that move?
You talk about how he's
Yes.
job.
To put Dak in his place. Do you know what happens after
He's
next
not
year?
backup, though.
He wasn't going to be the backup.
So what's the point of trading?
That's what I said.
Okay, so it was just a bad trade all around.
Yes. I think it was stupid. No,
I can
that's-
answer this question. The Dak lovers here won't want the answer.
Whoa.
So-
It was all
And I get-
just fucking Jerry Jones being Jerry Jones. Because he's like, look, I'm throwing my dick on the table and I can get Trey Lance if I want to. For no reason.
Just because.
Yes, there's
Nope,
literally
no.
no reason. He can't beat Sam
This is
Darnold.
It's a brilliant business
Like, what are
move
we
from Jerry
talking
Jones.
about?
It's a brilliant move. It's a
You're not
brilliant
yelling the
fucking
whole time.
business
He
You're
move.
did
gonna
say
yell
it
at
to me
me.
one time.
Stop yelling.
If you would like for me to explain it, I can.
Dude, the Dallas Cowboys really are up 40-0 right now on the Giants.
Okay,
Who's-
here's
who's the
why-
fucking
here's
idiot
why
with the
Jerry
Giants
did
in
it.
this game?
Here's why Jerry did it. Because Dak can't stay healthy. He keeps getting injured.
He's been fuck you, David. He's been hurt one time in his career. Dak. He said because Dak can't stay
Are you
healthy.
done? Are you done?
Twice?
Last year
Oh.
he missed, like,
Are you done?
For what?
Jerry Jones
Last year,
made this move
missed,
for Trey Lance
like the beginning of the
because
season.
Dak can't stay
His
Rush
healthy.
broken
play.
ankle. That's the same injury that he missed the year before. Is that what we're talking about?
No.
Oh, so he hurt himself again.
Last year, yes.
What did he do?
I can't remember.
He broke his fucking thumb.
Oh, he broke his thumb.
Yes.
Cooper
But he
Clutch.
missed like almost. He
How
came
many-
back like
go look-
6 or something.
Stop
He
it.
missed like.
He
5
played
4
3
or 5
years
games.
healthy. Are we?
Now, will
okay.
you let me get to the
I
end
mean,
of this?
I don't agree
Will
with
you
what
let
David's
me get to the
saying.
end of this?
Jesus.
Yes, I will.
Jerry
I don't
Jones
agree
did
with what
this.
David is saying if he's saying God can't stay healthy.
You don't
That's
even know
exactly
what I'm
what
saying because you guys won't
But-
shut up.
I literally took my headphones on and I haven't been talking.
That's because I was talking about soccer.
But well, and you're screaming, I'm just over it. To say that Dak has only been hurt once is not accurate.
Nope, the same thing's going to happen to Dak that happened to Zeke and Amari Cooper. They pissed Jerry off. Dak pissed Jerry off too when he held out on the contract, and then Jerry ended up having to pay him $10 million more per year by waiting the extra year. So when you play
Which
hardball
was-
with Jerry,
which
this
was-
is what he does.
When you
This
play
is what he
hardball
does.
with Jerry, he pays you because you just did it with Zach
Thi-
Martin too. I
Which
don't
was-
And then
understand
what
why
does he
Jerry.
do? Look what happened to Zeke last year. All year, Jerry talked about how the Cowboys go as Zeke goes, and then when the running back market crashed, Jerry fucking left Zeke hanging. Zeke was
As we
unsigned.
should have because
I feel like that had more to do with him getting outplayed by Tony Pollard. That right there was on the wall.
Jerry saw an opportunity with Tony
Yeah, 'cause he had a
Pollard.
running back that outplayed Zeke. I feel like that's
And
being-
if Zeke had not
your
held out-
point is accurate, but you're vastly overstating it.
Jerry saw an opportunity to go and get Trey Lance, and in a year and a half, if Dak misses time this year, this is what Jerry's seen. If Dak
They're
misses
playing
time
Cooper
this year
Rush.
and Trey Lance plays well,
they're playing Cooper
then
Rush, so they're not going to play Trey Lance.
then Jerry will have more negotiating power against Dak.
On week
When
3,
that
can you wear
contract
your
comes
tinfoil
up.
hat to the game?
No, I've been a Cowboys fan for 25 fucking years. I know how Jerry operates. Dak pissed Jerry off. That is the only
Why?
reason Jerry
Why
made
do
this move.
You think Dak pissed him off last year?
No, when he forced Jerry's hand
3 years
to
ago when
overpay
Dak
Dak.
got paid.
That was like 2 years ago. You think
Yeah.
he's now like taking revenge? Jerry can't
Yes.
remember
Then
what he
don't-
had.
I know
Hey,
Jerry
Dak.
better than anybody.
Jerry can't
Anybody on
remember
this
what he
show.
had for breakfast, David. He doesn't remember what
I
happened
know
2 years
Jerry.
ago.
Jerry has the biggest
I know
fucking
Jerry
ego
on
in
a
the world.
personal level. I actually
Jerry-
know how Jerry's brain operates. I know everything he's thinking. I think none of us
Jerry
know
does
anything.
not
To be-
appreciate people that play hardball with him. And go and look at all of the Cowboy legends.
Oh, awesome.
Look at where all the Cowboy legends are right now. Where are they? All of them have been analysts and been paid millions and millions and millions of dollars after
Jason
their
Witten was
careers.
very bad. Actually,
Who?
though. Jason Witten. He was so bad in the booth.
But he got that opportunity because of Jerry.
I mean, no,
Jerry's
because
made
he was
all
a
that
cowboy.
He got that opportunity because he plays for the Dallas Cowboys and he was really good.
He got that opportunity because the Steelers said, no, we will not be America's team or Pittsburgh's team. Fuck you. Go ahead and try and be your little bullshit America's team.
No, Jerry gave up a 4th round pick to possibly have bargaining power when Dak's contract comes up after the end of next year. That's why he did that. And it's a very smart play because if Dak gets hurt and
It's a-
Trey Lance comes in and
But it's
balls
a
out,
bad one.
then it worked for
I
Jerry.
think that's what Chris
And if
says.
that doesn't happen, all you gave up was a 4th round pick.
I think it was a third. I could be wrong. Was it a fourth?
It was a 4th. It was a
Was
4th.
it a fourth?
It was.
we don't
And he
have,
outbid
we have
everybody
like
else.
3 picks next year
Hey,
in the
but you're
draft.
paying him as a first-round pick to not even be suited week 1.
Oh, dude. Brock Purdy is the only reason that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch have jobs today.
Hey,
Oh, that's a vastly
1,000 p,
Yeah.
bruh. 1,000%, dog. Otherwise, The fucking
Like-
Steelers are
like,
the second
can
in the
you
North. They're gonna be
imagine?
fucking close?
Can you imagine the conversations that Shanahan and Purdy have had, or John Lynch have had?
I think
Like,
Kyle Shanahan
wow.
is very
Dude,
I don't know what.
Trey sucks. Trey really sucks. But okay, but Brock's doing okay. You think we're gonna get through this? Like, fuck, man. That might go down as one of the biggest trade busts in the history of the NFL.
I mean, that was very bad, but
3 first rounders for a guy that you ended up trading for a fourth round.
What I kind of think is hilarious is that you think that he brought in Trey Lance in case Dak gets hurt to put pressure on Dak, but Trey Lance himself can't stay healthy.
and Trey Lance also can't
Trey Lance has
outperform
played
Sam
like 18
Darnold.
games total
But he's
in
gonna
like 4
outperform
years.
Dak Prescott. This is about the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I can't
Chris,
handle it. This
Chris.
is the same as if Cooper Rush was going to take Dak's job. Andy Dalton
Trey
was
Lance
gonna
has
take
played
Dak's
8
job.
NFL
Trey
games.
Lance is going to take Dak's job. Everyone's fucking going to take Dak's job. It just doesn't make sense to me.
You guys realize,
What other bum-ass quarterback's going to be nice to take Dak's job? I can't do it anymore.
you guys realize
Every
Dak is
fucking
up
season,
40
there's somebody that's
0.
threatening Dak's job. That is just absolute garbage, and I'm so over
Oh
it.
shit! Ash, did you see that?
Dak's up 40
Did you see the
0.
notification that just came through?
No, it did not.
Trey
They're
Lance
actually
is
signing Jason Garrett as our third string quarterback.
Yes.
They cut Cooper.
I think he's gonna take Dak's job.
He's out of the probably. That's what they would say. That's what the media would say. That's what Acho would be on TV tomorrow saying.
I just
Anyway,
really
after
don't
week one,
think
the
you
Bengals
bring in a
fucking
quarterback
suck.
who's played
These
8
Steelers are
games in 3 seasons to fucking intimidate Dak
Chris,
Prescott.
I don't think
it's all
it's
about
good.
value.
I just,
It's all about value.
There's no
There's no
value.
value. Trey Lance has 0 value.
He can't even beat out Sam Darnold. Like, are we forgetting
That's
how fast
incorrect.
Sam
Okay.
Darnold
That is
trash?
no, it's not incorrect. That's exactly correct. The 49ers
Chris,
said Sam Darnold was doing
Chris.
better than Trey Lance in camp.
Chris, how many fantasy teams do you have this year?
4.
Okay, in those 4 leagues, how many players did you draft late in the draft and you keep them on your bench?
Well, they're all dynasty, so.
They're not
But no,
all
like,
dynasty. Really, you don't play any redraft.
no.
No, Chris.
I have 4. I have
So
4
in
dynasty
your
leagues.
dynasty leagues, you have people on your bench. If you believe the statement that you just made, you would not keep a single player on your dynasty fantasy roster. If you
I
believe
don't think it's a bad idea to have
What?
Trey Lance as like a backup option. I just think it's
I,
ridiculous.
that is
people think
totally
he-
irrelevant to what I
Hey,
just
I
said.
have
That
Jacoby
That has nothing
Brissett
to
on
do
my
with what I
dynasty
just
roster.
said. What I said
Well,
was, if he,
Daniel Jones
I don't
is-
think Jerry Jones is bringing in a quarterback that's played 8 games in 4 seasons, or
You're
3
already-
seasons, sorry, to intimidate Dak Prescott. That has nothing to do with not having depth. I'm not saying that having depth is a bad thing. I'm just saying he did it to have depth, not to intimidate.
you
Dak
said there was
Prescott.
no value in having Trey Lance. And if there's no value in having Trey Lance as your backup quarterback,
Not at
then
that
you
money.
would
Not
never-
at starting first round quarterback money. No, there isn't. You're right.
It's not starting quarterback money.
Yes, it
What
is.
does he get? What does he get this year? This year, what does he get? Go look it up.
Jerry Fall. Why'd you do that?
It's his.
Trey Lance signed a 4-year, $34 million contract. You're paying $34 million to a quarterback who's not even suited to play.
Are we paying
you're-
the full 34? Because we're not.
They didn't take
No more monkeys jumping
And you're
around.
including the 5th-year option.
No, I said 4-year. Where did you hear me say 5? That's what I'm saying. Your
Shiloh
pipe dream,
does
your
not
pipe
agree
dream
with
of
what you're
Trey
saying.
Lance putting pressure on Dak Prescott is outrageous. Because Dak Prescott saw Trey Lance come in, he's like, "You are not competition. I'm better than you. Don't give a fuck." If
Chris,
Jerry wants to
Chris,
move on from Dak
Chris,
and keep Trey
just
Lance,
go
Dak
look at
will
what we're
laugh at
paying.
him.
Hey, saying okay.
Go look at
For
what
the
we're
record.
paying. Go look at what we're
I just
paying
needed to say
Trey Lance this year. What's his cap hit?
Hey, you signed. You traded for that, boss. Like, don't try and use that as a defense against the Cowboys. You fucking traded for that.
It's
You
a
wanted
brilliant
that hit.
business move.
Is
Because
it?
it only costs us
Like,
a fourth
I
round
don't
pick.
understand how you can think this is a good business move. Like, I really don't. I just don't get it.
Unless you think Dak's not the one. If you think Dak's not the one, that's
We know David thinks Dak's not
I've been
the one.
saying Dak's not the one forever.
formidable.
And I know
argument.
that Dak is
No.
going to play hardball with Jerry next year and force him to make him a top 3 paid quarterback. I know that's
what's funny.
And Jerry knows that. Jerry
No,
knows that Dak is going to force his hand.
You got to think. The thing is, David, you got to think Trey Lance is better.
That's silly.
That's what you got to think. The only reason this trade makes sense is if you think Trey Lance is better than Dak. That's it.
I already said
There's zero.
This was a move.
room.
This was a move that if Dak can't stay healthy again this year,
We'll
and
put
Trey
another guy who
Lance
can't
sees
stay
the
healthy.
field,
Perfect. Good
You're going to
plan.
take Trey Lance, who's
Great
played
plan.
18 games in 7
8.
years.
No, 8 games in the NFL.
Okay.
Go look at Dak's in the last 2 years.
He's
3
played
years.
more than
2 years.
8 games.
2 years. I'm talking Trey Lance hasn't played fucking 18 in 7 years. You're going to take that guy over the fucking guy that's missed 2 years? Come on, David. Even as a fucking irrational Cowboy fan.
You're not
you are.
listening. I never said that we would take him over Dak. I said that it is bargaining power. Have
No,
you ever
that's-
sat
It's
down
not
in
though
a
because for the
negotiation?
only
not.
reason it's bargaining power is if Trey Lance is better than Dak, and he's
Yes,
fucking not.
That's the only reason. it's
Even if
bargaining
Dak gets
power,
hurt,
if you
even
think
if Dak
Trey's
gets
better
hurt,
than
Trey
Dak.
Lance can't stay healthy either. So it's not
And
bargaining power. He'd be
actually-
like, well,
with
Dak,
the-
you got hurt
with the
last year. He'd be
offense-
like, well, Trey hasn't fucking stayed healthy ever since
If
high school.
Kellen Moore was still there, I would agree with you. If Kellen Moore was still there, I would agree.
Yeah, we cut him. Then we signed him to the practice spot. Then we elevated him up.
I think the only reason
now
that the
it's
Trey Lance
McCarthy.
trade makes sense is if you
And
think
Bell,
Trey
too.
is better than Dak. If
A
he's
fourth
not,
round pick,
it's a bad
Yeah,
move.
fourth round pick to lower
And
the
cap.
cost of Dak's contract.
So look how
That's
And
what
it's
he
Not
did.
going to
Yeah.
lower the cost of Dak's contract.
It doesn't touch
Like,
exactly.
it doesn't do anything
We'll
to Dak's
see.
contract.
So if Dak gets hurt halfway through the year, Trey Lance
And then Brock Purdy, and then then Trey Lance gets hurt the week later.
Exactly.
Trey Lance gets hurt
and
a
then
week later,
Trey
then
Lance does a Brock Purdy, and then Trey Lance does a Brock Purdy.
Hey.
We sneak into the playoffs and win a game.
Except-
when Dak comes to the table.
Hey, the only problem is Cooper
That's
Rush
all
is
it
the
is.
backup.
That's all it is.
The only-
He's trying to lower.
No, the only
cost.
problem is
This is what delusion looks
Cooper
like.
Rush is the backup.
How you've
This is
obviously
crazy.
never negotiated a fucking
Trey Lance
contract.
isn't even active tonight. He's inactive. He's
I'm
IR.
watching
All,
the game.
all he did
Cooper
was
Rush is the
trade a
backup.
fourth
If
round
if
pick.
Jerry Jones looks at Dak Prescott and goes, "Hey, I don't have to sign you. I got Trey Lance." Dak would be like, "Ah, good for you, pal," and he'll hit the fucking road and go sign somewhere else.
Good, and he can go be the white Kirk or the black Kirk Cousins somewhere else because that's what he is.
They should pull a.
He's worse than
He's,
for the
he
record.
had the single great offensive line in the last fucking 2 decades.
No, what
Who are you
is
talking
it?
about? Wait,
He had
no,
Des-
no, stop it.
I'm
Are you talking about
Dak.
Dak?
Dak
No,
had
stop
every
it.
opportunity to ball the fuck out, but he is not that guy.
Stop it.
You guys can talk shit about Dak.
Dak is not that guy. If the Cowboys
He
win
has
Super
not
Bowl
had
with
the
Dak,
single greatest offensive line. Stop it.
Who?
since the Cowboys
Dak?
offensive line, name one
The
better.
same offensive line that Tony Romo had, and
Bruh.
Tony Romo couldn't do
Are
fucking
you
shit with
kidding
it. That
me?
same offensive line.
Tony Romo never had that
Like, I don't
offensive
know.
line. Tony Romo
Who's-
never had
who's
that line.
Tony
Who
Romo's
took
starting
Tony
offensive
Romo's
line.
job?
Thank you for aging yourself, Ash, and reminding everybody
No.
that you don't even
He
know
drafted-
who the offensive
hey.
line was.
Who was the quarterback when Zach Martin was drafted? I'll wait.
Yep. Zach Martin.
Tony fucking Romo. Who was the quarterback for 3 years with Tyron Smith? While healthy, who has not been healthy since?
Go look
Tony
at
Romo.
the
Can you
look at the
fucking
Cowboys'
name
offensive
the
line
starting
rating.
5 tonight?
Go
Name the
look
starting
at
five.
the numbers.
Name the starting
Go
5.
look at the numbers. Go look at
Hey,
the numbers.
Name
I've
the
been
starting
waiting like,
five.
hey, pause. I've been waiting like 8 months for you to give
Name
me a
the
list of
starting
15
five.
quarterbacks that are better than Dak Prescott. I'm still fucking waiting for that.
If you want to do your own research, you can go do it. Because for Dak's first 5
I don't know how to
years,
pronounce
he
that
was
guy's name,
below
but-
average
Name
every
the starting
single
five.
year against non-NFC East opponents.
Because I looked it up 50 times before we started because I was like, please.
Hey, honestly,
Tyler, play.
if Kenny Pickett fucking roasted the AFC North quarterbacks, I'd be happy.
You want to fucking move the goalpost, Chris? Go for it. But I never said that there were 15 better quarterbacks.
Yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because I said he's an above average quarterback. Yes. Nope. Stop. I said he's an above average quarterback, and you said no, he's not. And I said yes because average. There's 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL, so average would be 16. So I said if you can name me 15, if you can name me 15, I'll go find. I'll go find the receipts because that's what I said in the
Name
group chat.
14 better. That doesn't even make
I said name
sense.
15 better. You said I will, no problem, and then disappeared for fucking 8 months. Because you can't. There's not 15 better quarterbacks in the NFL than Dak Prescott.
Hey, Chris, stop being a dumbass. Because I said he was below average against teams that were not in the NFC East.
Everybody in the comments.
If you would like to do your own fucking homework, go back.
No, I want you to show me because I don't think that's
Go
true.
back and look at the fucking stats for Dak's first 5 seasons. His first 5 seasons. He was a big quarterback against anybody except for the NFC
Look, there's
East.
your boy. Look how little he looks.
Big dude.
Look at nice bird.
No, I'm just saying. I'm still waiting for you to name 15 better quarterbacks. Not about outside division, inside division.
Again,
15 better 15
and you
better
just lost
quarterbacks.
the debate.
Name me
You
15
lost the
better
debate,
quarterbacks.
so you-
I haven't lost anything. It's barely
voice of
started.
reason.
Name me
Alex is here.
15
Lost
better
the debate,
quarterbacks.
So you changed the conversation.
No, this has been the conversation, David. For fucking 10 months, I've been waiting for you to give me 15
Chris,
better quarterbacks.
Shut up. Oh my God. No, that wasn't the conversation.
I'm still
I
waiting.
said
It was
for
10 months ago when I started it.
This is why-
15 better
This is why I
quarterbacks.
disappeared.
Go. Yeah,
Okay.
because you can't. Because you can't. Because you're
okay,
wrong.
I will.
And neither can I.
Okay, let's go. Go. Chris,
I
I
stopped a long time
want you to
ago.
pull up Dak's rookie year. Put it on the fucking screen so everybody out there can see it. Pull up Dak's rookie year. We'll go game by fucking game. Game by fucking game, bro. Every single fucking game. Dak was never above average against
I am
anyone
so
except for the
sorry.
NFC
This is the
East.
First time here. I swear it is always like this.
Chris, you want to talk shit,
I'm pulling
but
up
you're
the stats.
lying
Hold
to
on,
everybody.
I'm
So
pulling
let's
up
go,
the
bro.
stats.
Pull up his numbers for the first 5 years. And then when I said that in the group chat, what did you say? That if you have to use 5
David.
years of a player's stats, then you have no argument.
I don't,
So
David.
according-
In all honesty, David, I am on your side a lot of the times. I don't think you want the first 5 years of guys' stats
I've
against
been
Dax.
go
I think
look.
you're going to lose a lot, like a lot more than
look.
you think you're going to lose.
Go look at the percentage of Dak's stats, the percentage
Dak's
of his
stats
numbers.
The first 5 years of his career are very.
I think they're
similar
very
to, like,
good.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
think
quite good,
good.
actually.
Like
They're
very good.
Go look.
I'm
Go
looking
look
at
at
them
the
right now. They're
percentage
good.
of his numbers.
They're
What
I-
no? Okay.
His
What numbers
QBR
are you
was
thinking
phenomenal.
about?
His QBR was phenomenal. His
Yep.
passer
What
rating was
the
phenomenal.
fuck are you talking- Okay, so the top 2 stats to judge a quarterback are great.
Fantastic. I like it. I love it here.
This is
I love
fucking
it here.
awesome.
And they were
man.
all padded by his games against the NFC East.
I mean, okay, that's
So-
our division. I don't know what you want him to do.
Because he plays them more than anybody else. He has to play them fucking 6 times a year.
Go look at the fucking
What do you
numbers.
mean? No, they play their
Destroyed
division 6
the
times a
fucking
year.
NFC East.
What are you talking
Destroyed
about,
the
dude?
NFC East.
Good. He-
Destroyed the NFC East.
Imagine being mad that you have the best
we're
quarterback in
talking-
the division.
we're talking
That's
like-
crazy, dude.
we're talking
If I had
like
the best
20 to
quarterback in the
30
division,
point
I would
wins.
not be angry about it. Imagine our quarterback is
Yeah.
better than any other quarterback in our division. And
My
I'm
favorite
pissed.
is the
That's how you
wins in the
sound.
division. I feel like
20 to
You
30
sound
point
deranged.
wins that padded his fucking stats, and then he sucked against
We'll
winning
add
teams.
another one because
Go look
we just
at
beat
it.
the Giants 40-0,
Flex on
bitches.
them bitches, ho. Flex
Go
on them
fucking
bitches.
look at the numbers.
I'm looking at them. They look great. to
And
me.
then what
This looks like
happened?
a very good NFL quarterback.
Yeah. Go look at his numbers against non-conference opponents and winning teams. He was shit.
Well, 2 people got fucking Jets tomorrow.
The Jets?
He was shit,
Oh,
dude.
it says 2 in.
I've watched almost every game of Dak's
Who
career.
do we play week 6? Our schedule is very hard this year, so
Logs 2016.
you're probably not wrong. All I know
let's
is week
pick
3,
one at
it's going
random. I mean, Pittsburgh 121 passer rating. Cleveland 141 passer rating. Those aren't divisional
Oh,
opponents.
Cleveland.
Detroit,
Yeah. What year was that? What year was that?
Detroit won. You said only against you said
Cleveland
divisional
and Detroit.
opponents.
I
You
said
divisional opponents. Your whole
non-divisional and
argument
winning teams.
strung on divisional opponents. I said
Oh,
Pittsburgh,
you're
and you
talking
blew
about-
past that.
I love
So
Pittsburgh,
the
it.
121
evidence
passer
you're
rating.
bringing is the
Pittsburgh,
Cleveland
No,
Browns
no,
and
no.
the Detroit
Shut
Shut
Lions.
up!
Baltimore,
Week six.
127 passer rating.
Jesus.
Week 6 is going to be so fun because that's Kellen Moore against the Cowboys. That'll be like the storyline all week. I'm really excited for that one.
Cincinnati, 117 passer rating. I'm not sure what you're
I love
going for
Herbie.
here, but you're losing badly.
And I really
Add
like
up the
Austin
man's
Eckler.
stats.
His
I think that'll be
actually
a good game.
and just
add up
to
the
put
man's stats.
just to put more
Okay,
holes
Chris,
in your plot.
Chris.
Just I'm talking. I'm talking.
Oh, are you
Just to
talking
poke
about
more.
Herbie?
Just to poke more holes in your argument. He actually had worse
every
passer
time you
rating
bring up his
against his
QBR,
own division. He had a worse passer rating against his own division.
Every time you bring up the QBR, be sure to mention his attempts and completions in yards, because 80% of his numbers came against the NFC East.
And name.
Bro, what are you talking about? Right here, look, I'm looking at it. Washington, QBR
Yeah.
103, completion 73. That's not even one of his better lines. Right here.
Oh,
Philly,
okay. What were his
Philly,
yards?
Philly, 79% rating. And fucking, what was his completion percentage? 48.
cherry-picking
Your whole
every
point hinges on
fucking
him
year.
being better against the NFC East, and it's falling apart in front of your
Cherry-picking
eyes.
A couple games.
I'm
Okay,
not. I'm
cool.
looking at the whole fucking. Here, you want?
Cool.
I'll share it for you. No problem, buddy.
All 5 years. All 5 years.
I'm looking at
What year
2016.
are you
You said
looking
rookie
at?
year. I'm looking at rookie year. You asked for rookie
Yeah,
year.
we went 13-3, and he was a game manager all fucking year. He didn't
These
throw an
stats don't say
interception.
game manager.
Go
These
look at
stats
his numbers.
say these stats say starting quarterback.
This is Steven, but he's
No, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
I'm
You're a
looking at the
fucking
stats,
liar.
David. How am I lying? These are stats. This is what your whole argument hinged on. Just because you're losing doesn't make me a liar.
Read the box score.
It makes you
bro.
wrong.
Read the box score.
Huh?
Read
Which
the box score. Oh,
I'm
he
looking
went
at
15. He went 15 for 23 for
Like I
wasn't
scored
trash.
yards.
Okay,
Where? Where are you seeing 15 for
because
23?
we're both done.
What game are you looking at?
Look,
dog?
and
Hey, Chris.
What one particular
Trying to hold my
cherry
own
pick game are you
here,
looking
but
at?
then we get-
I just want to
I was
understand.
really trying, but she got 40 points from the Cowboys defense.
His numbers were shit his rookie year. He was
They're
a game
looking-
manager.
These look like really good numbers.
Zeke ran
to
that
me.
team with the
Hey,
offensive
I'm gonna
line.
give everybody. There's
Can
5
you
people
not
watching.
win?
Everybody in the
Right
background, drop your username. I'm gonna shoot you
No, I'm going to bed.
the chat. We'll keep this in the background. I'm gonna end the live right now.
If you want to join the chat, we're ending the live though. So go fucking Cowboys. We're fucking the best. Super Bowl. Let's fucking go. Goodbye.
Super Bowl. Let's fucking go.
Dak is the best quarterback ever. I love him. He's elite. Thank you.